you knew it wasn't going to be easy, right? You knew the Leafs were not just going to sit around and sweep the Panthers. Let's be honest. No Leaf fan, no Panthers fan, no hockey fan in general thought the Leafs would go out there against the Panthers, sweep them, and in fact even win today and go up 3-0. You didn't expect it. Leaf fans, we were very hopeful because, hey, giving your team 4 opportunities to win a series, yeah, we'll take that. But it didn't happen today as the Leafs lost 5-4 in overtime to the Florida Panthers. Brad Marchand, of course, being the hero for the Florida Panthers today. And the very unfortunate part is that the Leafs started out so awesome in this game and at one point had a 3-1 lead. They watched it evaporate, they tied it late, and lose in overtime. It's a tough one to swallow. But let's break down the game, shall we? Matthew Knies, 23 seconds in, a point shot from Mitch Marner, gets deflected on through. Bobrovsky doesn't see it. It hits the crossbar, it bounces back down, and Matthew Knies buries it. 23 seconds into the contest, the Leafs are up 1-0. We're feeling so good right now. And the next play, it's, what was it, a play? So, great pass from Pacioretty, right? Cross seam, but it catches Tavares on the backhand. He corrals it and goes around the back of the net. A wraparound beats Sergei Bobrovsky. It's 2-0 Toronto. And it is 2-0 Toronto, 5:57 into the first period. Knies 23 seconds in from Matthews and Marner. Tavares from Pacioretty and Willie. And you're feeling great. But not long after that, Alexander Barkov cuts to the net, or he's falling down and goes off the stick of Morgan Rielly and in. Fluky goal. Can't blame anybody really on the play. And it's a 2-1 game just like that. And you go into the intermission. You got a 2-1 lead. Shots were 12-10 in favor of the Leafs. You're feeling okay. You're feeling okay right now. And in the second period, less than 3 minutes in on the power play, John Tavares just continues to make things happen. Let me try and find this here. A point shot from Mitch Marner. Great redirection from John Tavares. Goes off. It looks like a Florida Panther in front of the net and beats Sergei Bobrovsky. And the Leafs now regain their 2-goal lead. It's 3-1. But this is where the game turns. Less than 2 minutes after that, what is it? The puck goes on. So, yeah, where are we? Puck gets fired on, and it's squeaking through Joe Wall. He's got a little bit. It trickles over the goal line. When I say an unfortunate scene of events, you can't draw that up. And it makes it a 3-2 game. That goal was less than 2 minutes after the Tavares goal. That was at 4:13 by the JT scored by Nylander and Marner. And at 2:52. And at 4:13, that goal was Sam Reinhart. But then a minute 4 after that, and this is the issue, right? A minute 4 after that goal, Thomas Nosek just fires one, or no, that was the lead. Hold on a second here. See, this is what happens. There were so many things happening here. Matthew Knies to the rescue. Carter Verhaeghe ties it at 3. Right, I got this all here right in front of me. There was a lot of goals tonight, a lot of emotion. So they enter the offensive zone, and it's more or less a 2-on-1. Joe Wall, I don't know where he was going. I don't know where he's sliding to at that point. It's tough. You know, it really is. He's way out of the net. He's got to stay level there, and it's just Carter Verhaeghe buries it. $1.04 after the Sam Reinhart goal to make it 3-2. Just like that, this game is tied. 10 minutes after that, and again, this is where just it punches you in the face. Thomas Nosek fires one on, but did it get tipped in front? Because they gave the goal to Gadjevich. Let me just quickly check this. It must have hit Gadjevich on the way through. It's like kind of a knuckle puck. It goes under the arm of Joe Wall. It's a gut punch. You had a 3-1 lead 3 minutes into the second period. And then with 5 to play in said second period, You're down 4-3. And you go into the third period trailing a goal. Shots were 9-4 in the second period. Joe Wall, he allowed 9 goals, 3 goals on 9 shots in the second period. It's not good enough. Late in the third period, midway through, right? What am I talking about? Late in the third. Midway through the third period, Morgan Rielly fires one on from the point. Bobrovsky gets with a blocker. And it goes off the leg of Seth Jones and in. And we're tied. Leafs have new life. Shots on goal were 8-7 in favor of the Panthers in the third period. And we go to the overtime frame. And the Leafs have some opportunities, right? Nylander's got a little bit of a breakaway. Nyes has a chance on a breakaway, kind of. And it comes down to Brad Marchand cutting to the middle of the ice, firing it off the gloves and stick of Morgan Rielly in front of the net. And past Joe Wall. Shots were 9-8 Panthers in OT, 36-31 Panthers for the game. And Game 4 goes Sunday as the Leafs continue to look for a 3-1 series lead. It's unfortunate, but again, like I said earlier, did you expect the Leafs to go out there and win 3 straight or sweep the Panthers? No. And what we have learned from this team so far in the postseason and all year long, they don't dwell on diddly squat. So a lot of people are going to say, well, they're going to get rattled from today, this and that. Probably not. The way Craig Berube has these guys wired, they're going to come out on Sunday night with a purpose. And they damn well should. You do not want to go back to Toronto in a 2-2 series. You want to take it home for Game 5, looking for a series win. You still have that opportunity. We talked about it going into this game. We talked about the end of the last video. You want to split in Florida. You still have that chance. It happens Sunday. Face-off dot, you won 44-38. Special teams wise, 1 for 4 on the power play were the Leafs. Panthers were 0 for 3, so you won that battle. Goaltending wise, Joe Wall 5 on 36 shots. I mean, I didn't like a couple of the goals. And come playoff time, everything's magnified. And those goals hurt you, right? Bobrovsky led 4 on 31. It's not great. John Tavares had 2 goals. Nyes a goal and an assist. Morgan Rielly with a goal, but was also a dash 2. Austin Matthews. Let's have a conversation about 34, okay? Before I wrap this up. He had 2 assists. Nylander had 2 assists. Marner had 2 assists. Patrick had 8 assists. There you go. Austin, we all know you're dealing with something. We all do. But you're the captain of this team. You're the guy who's making about $14 million a season. And to watch him go out there and get 3 shots on net in almost 25 minutes. Also, leading the postseason in shots missing the net. Got to figure it out. Regardless of what the depth goal scoring has given the Toronto Maple Leafs, your captain has to get something done. Offensively. I know I've heard all this stuff. Oh, he's played great defensive. And that's great. It's awesome. You're not getting paid $14 million to be a glorified David Camp. Sorry. It's not happening. You got to be a difference maker. Go out there, have a moment. Game 4, I'm calling him out. Right at the end of the video, I'm calling out captain number 34, Austin Matthews. Show us why you're worth $14 million. Show us why you're the captain of this team and why you want to lead this team to a Stanley Cup, God forbid. Because I want to see it. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and not the game today, hit the like button to appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you guys not done already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Maple Leafs? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below, so follow up there if you haven't done this already. I will talk to you guys Jays Edition very shortly as they beat the Mariners tonight, 6-3 in Seattle. And I'll talk to you guys Leafs Edition Sunday night, 7:30 puck drop in Florida against the Panthers for game. I already said game 4. Looking to find a way to take a 3-1 series lead back to Toronto to look to close it out on home ice. Be great. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and not the game today. Talk to you guys then.